Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is McCleskey. Today I'm going to be showing you this dewy, glowy summer makeup. So if you do end up liking the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe if you want to. And let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so first, just to prime my skin, I'm using the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. And I've really been loving this. It just gives my skin so much hydration and really does make it look dewy. So it comes with this little like scooper thing that you can put in here. And you really don't need a lot. Just putting like a small amount all over. Whatever is left on here, I just kind of rub it down my neck too. This almost gives like a glass skin effect, if you know what I mean, like where your skin is just like radiant and glowing. And if you don't want to be dewy during the day, I really like this one for at nighttime, like a sleeping cream. But if you have dry skin, I think you'll love it. After that, I'm also going in with the Henriksen Banana Bright Primer. And just doing this more on my cheeks. And then with whatever is left, I'll just rub it on the rest of my face. Since we're going to do a little bit more light coverage, I guess, I'm going to go in and color correct my dark circles. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid in Peach. I'm just using a tiny bit right under my eyes. That's where you want to correct any like bluish or purple tones. And I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers. I have a lot of darkness like right in here and then on the outer corner. Just focusing it there. So it pretty much takes away any like blue or purple tones, which is super nice. Don't wear it like alone though, because it does have a peach tint, so you do need to cover it with foundation or concealer. So then I'm going in with my Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This shade is a little bit dark for me, but I feel like it blends in really well. This is the shade Sand. So first I'm just going to put some on a foundation brush and get it all over my face. I'm going to mix in a tiny bit of this Gerard Cosmetics BB Plus Illumination Cream. This is the shade Grace. And just dabbing it all over. And then just like painting it on and not really like working it into the skin yet, just so that it kind of gets spread all over evenly. And you can take it down your neck too, especially if it is a little darker, but I'm going to use something else. And for a tinted moisturizer, I feel like it does have pretty decent coverage. If you have any areas where you want more coverage, then just go in with the concealer or something, which is what I'll do. Okay, so then once it's kind of all over, by the way, this is a Sephora number 9066 brush. It's a Pro Press Full Coverage Complexion brush. I got this on the Sephora sale and I've really been liking it. It's super good reviews. It was half off already and then the additional 20% off, so super good price. Then the Beauty Blender just like helps really press it into the skin. Then I'm going to do some cream contouring, blush, and concealer. So I'm using my Fenty Match Stix. This is the shade Amber. It has like a little bit of a grayish undertone, so I just use it on my cheeks. And just take a Beauty Blender and blend it out. Or you can use your foundation brush too. Then I'm going to do some concealer. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is the shade Snow, which I usually use Swan, but it's up in my room with all my other makeup stuff and I'm too lazy to go get it. So this one's close too. And I'm just blending this out too. And I bring it up on my eyelids to use just as like an eyeshadow primer as well. I put more like around my nose because I get a lot of redness there. And it's just been more like runny lately with allergies. I just want to cover anything up. And down the bridge of my nose. And then I just like to bring it more up the sides of my nose just to kind of contour it lightly. And you can always take a little more there if you need to. Okay, then I'm going to use my Nars Orgasm Liquid Blush. And I just like to pump it on the back of my hand. And then I go in with the bigger side of my beauty sponge. And then just lightly tap some onto your cheeks and just buff it out. And I like to bring it up to my temples too, and just like a little bit around my brow. Just like in a C shape. I like this one because it looks like really dewy and just like a healthy glow. Now taking what I used for my concealer and just kind of going over it. Then I'm going to just set my concealer using the Fenty Pro Filt'r setting powder. This is the Lavender shade. I'm just going to buff out my concealer again so we don't have any creasing. And this powder is like super brightening, which I like it, but you might not want to leave it on for too long if you don't want to be super bright. Also, I've kind of been liking applying it with a brush lately. I feel like it's a little bit less intense rather than baking with this one. I have baked with it, but then I feel like it's like super bright, so I kind of have to go over my under eyes with my bronzer a little. But I do like it a lot. It's basically going over where I put any concealer, and then whatever's left on my brush, just kind of dusting it all over. I still want to keep some of my dewiness, obviously, so I'm not like over powdering or anything. I just have like a little tiny amount on my brush and just working it into my skin. Okay, so I'm gonna do my brows quick off camera and then I'll be back. Okay, so brows are done. I'm going to bronze up my neck and chest area using this Kopari Coconut Body Glow. Ew. I have a romper on. Just gonna drip some of it on like my collarbones, like down my neck there. And I'm just taking like a flat foundation brush. I'm just gonna buff it in. This smells like vacation. Definitely kind of coconutty. I think I want a little bit more. And I'm gonna put some like on my shoulders too. It's not really coming out of the dropper. I don't know. Oh, I was doing it wrong. Just gonna blend it in up here some more. Taking it down a little bit more on my chest. Okay. I don't know why I'm always so challenged with this. Okay. See if you can see. Definitely glowy. Like a really pretty shimmer. And it's like just a tiny bit sticky, but I mean, it's oil, so you should kind of just expect that. Then I am going to take my bronzer. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Shady Biz Sun Stalk'r bronzer and using a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH02. I'm just using it to bronze up my face, kind of all over. Getting under the jawline. Just taking some down my neck. And then the sides of the nose, just to lightly contour it. Since it's more of like a dewy daytime look, I just don't want like harsh contour. And just wiping away any excess powder. I'm going to do a pretty simple eye look and I might add some lashes. But I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Desi x Katy Friendcation palette. First I'm going into this shade, which is Basic. I'm just using a big fluffy blending brush and just getting it all over. I'm pretty sure this brush had something else on it. Not being very careful, just kind of getting it all over as a base color. Then I'm going in with this shade, which is called Necessary. And I'm just going to use the same brush and focus it more like right above my crease. And then on like the outer V. I'm just kind of like feathering it out at the edges. Then I'm taking a smaller like fluffy brush. It's a Morphe Jaclyn Hill 31. And I'm going to go into this shade, which is called Cheens. I'm just putting that more in the outer V. And then working it up in the outer half of my crease. And whatever's left on my brush, just kind of working it all over the crease. This is like one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, so if you can still get it, I would snatch it up. Because I know it's just going to be like limited edition, which it's been out for a while, but I think I saw something that probably not having it for much longer. And then I'm going in with this Tarte Chrome Paint in Top Yacht. It's like a really pretty goldish champagne-y shade. Focus. There we go. I'm just going to take some on my finger first and just kind of get it where I want on the lid. And this is like a cream eyeshadow. Kind of like the Hourglass Scattered Lights, but these were actually first. But they're very similar. I'm not doing like a cut crease or anything, so don't have to be super precise. I think I'm actually just going to blend it out with my finger rather than a brush for right now. So it can actually go like up into the crease a little bit. And I'm not really putting any on like the outer corner, but I am just like blending it into that brown shade and then I'll go back over it. It's a little messy and got some on my face, but it should just wipe off. Or not. That's okay too. Let's see. Let's blend it in there. Just look extra glowy. I know some people do use this as like a highlighter shade, but I'm a little too pale right now for that. Then I'm taking this shade, which is called Just a Kiss. This is like my favorite shade in the whole palette. I would buy the palette just for that shade. I'm just going over that chrome pot. Get it a little extra shimmery. I feel like the beauty lights just kind of like mute it out, but so pretty in person. Just taking a little bit more of Cheens and just deepening this back up out here. I've been like super into like a smoky liner lately, so I'm just going to use this eyeshadow as my liner. So what I usually do is just take like a little smudger brush like this, and I go back into Cheens, tap off the excess, and then just like press it where I want it to be. And I just mostly do it like on the outer half, and then just start kind of buffing it. And then you can just like blend it out a little bit. But that's it. Super fast and easy. And it's a lot nicer for like daytime. You don't have such a harsh line. Take a little more of Just a Kiss and just kind of go over this inner half again. And we'll just blend it all together even better. Okay, then I'm taking this little brush and I'm just going to run the same shades along my lower lash line just to blend it all together. And if you get any fallout, just take like a big fluffy brush and just wipe it away. You can always go back over it with a little more translucent powder too. Oh my god. I dripped something on my brush. What a mess right now. Whatever. And from the Desi Katy Dose of Colors Collection 2, I'm taking the Fuego highlight. Just taking like a flat brush, just putting it up at my brow bone and then in the inner corners. Might want something a little bit brighter though. Let's do this first. So I know this is kind of excessive, but I'm taking my Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette just for this shade. My favorite inner corner shade ever. It's like, bam. Gives it the little pop that it needed. And up on my brow bone too. So I'm gonna set my face quick. I'm gonna use this Evian facial spray. It has like a really nice mist to it actually. So I'm just gonna spray it all over really quick. Oh my god, it's like spattered at my face now. Of course I jinxed it. You can use it to like refresh your makeup during the day too. It's really refreshing. I think I need to brighten up under my eyes a little bit. I'm just going back into my Fenty powder and taking a little on a powder puff. I'm just gonna let it sit for like 1 minute while I do my mascara. So I'm using the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. First I'm just curling my lashes. This is from Grande Cosmetics. It's such a pretty lash curler. It's all blinged out. I don't think I have the motivation to do falsies today. My eyes have just been so itchy. Like even mascara makes them super itchy, so I think this is gonna be it. But if you are looking for some really nice falsies, my favorites lately have been from Batty Bee Lashes. I got the styles Saucy and Sugar Baby, and they are gorgeous. And they're so easy to put on. Like the band is super nice. You can rewear them multiple times if you take care of them for sure. Just doing a couple coats of mascara. And then after that dries, then I'll do my lower lashes. I'm gonna set my brows really quick using the Benefit Ready Set Brow. It's a clear brow gel. Just keeps your brows in place all day. Sorry, got cut off, but I just finished my mascara, wiped off my powder. I put on like a tiny bit more bronzer, but that was it. And then I'm going back into the Fuego highlight. I'm using a Morphe JH09 highlighting brush. And just highlighting my cheekbones right above the arch of my brow. And then down, like dragging it down my temple in a C motion again. And I like to do some setting spray before I do this and again after. I just feel like it really sticks on then and looks more intense. Whenever I wear like an off the shoulder top, then I just like to put my highlighter on my shoulders and collarbones too. And then I'm just gonna blend it together with my bronzer brush so I don't have like a line or something. And then after my lashes dry, I'm gonna hit it with some more setting spray. I was gonna do this coral lipstick, but I don't know. This is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick. It's the shade Coral Crush. It's a liquid matte lipstick. Looks really pretty, but we'll see. It's very bright. We'll see how it looks, I guess. Can always wipe it off. Super pretty color for summer. I just feel like I may be too pale to wear it right now. But I think I'll do my hair and then I'll see what I think of it and come back. Okay guys, so I just got done with my hair and this is the finished makeup look. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Let me know if you recreate it and what you think of it. And if you like my channel, please remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.